This is a subject of stiff argument, but double-action, single-action pistols are no longer in the mainstream today. Diehards still chase them, but for regular buyers aren't too keen on doubling down on these guns. But why should you consider a double-action, single-action gun? Well, the idea is that these guns have an intentional and stretched-out first trigger pull, while the succeeding ones are light and fast. With this setup, accidental pulls are minimized, and this could benefit anyone, even the most trained gunners out there. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line45. In this episode, I listed down some of the most prolific double-action, single-action guns you can purchase in the market right now, should you be interested in this tested and true setup. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it is a chore, but these simple clicks help my channel immensely. Now let's return to the video. Beretta 92FS. We can't just talk about double-action, single-action pistols without including the Beretta 92FS. It has been the flagship pistol of Beretta for years, and it's a testament to its timeless quality. This full-size pistol is chambered in 9mm and has a full length of 8.5 inches and a 4.9-inch barrel. One of its iconic trademarks is its open slide design, which enhances its overall reliability. It also includes a decocker that lets you lower the hammer safely from a cocked single-action mode. You'll also find that it has a reversible magazine release for accommodating lefties and righties simultaneously. Interestingly, there's a divide when it comes to its trigger. You see, the double-action mode of this pistol is heavy and quite stretched out. Despite this, I find it very smooth. That's the only issue I can spot on its trigger. After all, the single-action trigger has a minimal take-up before hitting a wall. It got a short reset, but in my objective opinion, it's not as short as most 1911 pistols out there. Overall, you'll definitely love its single action. It's already undeniable that the gun is big and heavy. It's a full-size metal pistol right from the get-go. But who says that this is a bad thing? The added weight minimizes its recoil and muzzle rise. Based on my runs with the 92FS, it can stay on its target very easily. Well, that's not surprising, considering its military and law enforcement background. USP Expert. The USP is one of the standards when it comes to double-action, single-action pistols. Over 3 decades or so, the effectiveness of this particular firearm hasn't died a bit. In fact, the USP lineup has been expanded, with the USP Expert being one of the newer configurations. While the USP is meant for general defense use, the USP is tailored for competition. It comes with a lengthened slide and a 5.2-inch barrel. Well, that screams competition, right? Of course, the gun features the known durability of USP pistols, but it has some distinct upgrades. For example, its adjustable sights aren't flimsy. They are quite rugged and improve the sight picture of the gun. For competition use, these sights are impeccably useful in improving the speed and accuracy of the gunner. Another notable aspect of this pistol is the O-ring attached to the rear of its barrel. This small component tightens the lockup of the barrel of its slide, ensuring more consistency. By all means, this pistol is really accurate and reliable. The USP Expert also includes a match trigger system, which isn't present in the legacy USP models. The double-action pull is about 12 pounds, which on the surface is heavy, while the single-action mode is 4.5 pounds. But I have to tell you, though, that its double-action pull doesn't stack at the rear of its travel, which in turn gives an impression that it's actually light. Based on my experience with this pistol, its double-action mode is equally enjoyable as its single-action. Meanwhile, its single-action doesn't have an obvious creep, and it's definitely crisp, too. CZ CZ pistols are always a delight to use, but when it comes to double-action, single-action pistols, it's the SP01 that always comes to mind. For starters, the SP01 has a double-action, single-action trigger that is designed for combat applications. I can't argue that its double-action pull is a bit heavy, but after that, the single-action pull is light and short. It has an audible and positive reset, too. I know it's not a match-grade trigger, but it's close to being one. Shooting the gun is bliss. The SP01 has this extremely low-bore axis that provides a more forgiving recoil. It does aid in the overall controllability and accuracy of this gun, and it's pretty fun to use it on drills and target shooting. Part of its flat shooting capability is its all-metal construction. Both the upper and lower are made from heavy steel. At the same time, the CZ SP01 displays amazing reliability. It feeds a variety of 9mm ammo with zero problems. And with that being said, this full-size pistol holds up to 18 rounds of 9mm. Loading its mags is pretty easy, even without the help of speed loaders. Overall, the SP01 is an excellent choice for a double-action, single-action pistol. It has a tested and tried reputation, and it still keeps up with the requirements of modern gunners. Sig Sauer P226 Legion. The P226 is one of the timeless double-action, single-action pistols you need to check out. It was derived from the Sig P220, but with the distinction of having a double-stack design to hold more bullets on its mags. It has some military history too, as this one was used by the Navy SEALs, which is a hot stuff. Now, the P226 has been legalized by Sig Sauer to make it more modern and combat-oriented. Among the key features of the P226 Legion is its G10 grips, which are undoubtedly comfortable and grippy. It also includes a contoured yet reduced beaver tail to minimize slide bites, and aggressive checkings beneath the trigger guard and front straps. Of course, it has that trademark X5-style trigger guard undercut that ensures a higher grip on the pistol. Meanwhile, its controls, such as its slide catch levers, have low-profile designs to prevent snagging and getting in the way of the support hand. Moreover, it doesn't have the X-ray 3-day-night sights used in various SIG pistols today. Instead, it's outfitted with the Electro-Optics X-ray high-vis sights, which is objectively better for carry purposes. So how about its double-action, single-action trigger? Well, for most parts, the trigger of the P226 Legion is too good for a factory trigger. Unlike other triggers used in other SIG guns, the P226 Legion has what they call the SRT, or short reset trigger system, which is then paired to the P-SAT trigger of gray guns. This trigger is tactile and pulls smoothly. The reset is fast and audible, plus it breaks cleanly too. CZ Shadow 2. Well, what did you expect? The CZ Shadow 2 is the step-up version of the SP01 and was built for competition use. In fact, it's well ubiquitous in 3 gun classes and has won several tournaments. It's not overly expensive, but the way this gun works is definitely premium. Right now, it has a compact version, and it's worth checking out too. Similar to most of the guns here, the Shadow 2 has a steel frame, which means that it's a bit heavy. But of course, this means that its recoil is minimal, ensuring that you get a nice and consistent sight picture. So aside from competition, you can also use it for home defense. It's also worth noting that the Shadow 2 has a hefty dust cover that adds a proper forward weight, which in turn improves your firing speed. More weight is also provided by its Picatinny rail, where you can attach weapon accessories. On the rear, you can spot a beaver tail tang that lowers its bore axis and aids in the grip. Its slide design is particularly unique. Instead of a conventional over-the-frame setup, the slide is integrated inside the frame. While unorthodox, this particular setup guarantees a low-bore centerline, and this affects by lowering its muzzle flip and improving the gun's accuracy. Also, the double-action pull of the Shadow 2 is smooth, while the single-action trigger is close to perfect. Take-up is truly minimal, and it's followed by a crisp, clean break. Of course, its resets are short and tactile. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more gun videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.